A USA Today columnist asked a fair question. The WNBA Players Association responded with an out-of-line statement. The WNBA Players Association is trying to protect its players, but in this case, they chose the wrong target and the wrong message. USA Today columnist Brennan is well respected in the journalism business. She has been a champion of women's sports and a pioneer among women in sports journalism. But more than that, she has a solid reputation for being a fair reporter and columnist. A controversy, however, has cropped up with the WNBA Players Association putting out a scathing, and, I'll add, unfair, statement about Brennan. It all started last week when WNBA star Caitlin Clark was poked in the eye by Connecticut Sun guard Carrington during a playoff game. Clark ended up with a black eye. I thought it was an accidental poke as Carrington was going for the ball. But the incident gathered some steam on social media, and Brennan asked Carrington about it. The question was not out of line. Brennan even posted the exchange on X. Brennan asked Carrington, "When you went and kind of swatted at Caitlin, did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just? Or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that play?" Carrington said, "I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't even know I hit her. I was trying to make a play on the ball. And I guess I followed through and hit her. Obviously, it's never intentional. That's not even the type of player I am." Brennan followed up by asking if Carrington and one of her teammates later laughed about Clark getting hit. Carrington said no, and "I just told you that I didn't even know I hit her." A fair question asked, and a reasonable response given, that could have and should have been it. But the controversy was just heating up. Sports Illustrated's Grant Young wrote, Brennan was criticized because she was accused of pushing the narrative that had been spreading online about Carrington intentionally poking Clark's eye, which was seen as disrespectful to many members of the WNBA community. Carrington then came under attack on social media by those who believed she hit Clark on purpose. She was disgustingly accosted with racial slurs and threats. The WNBA Players Association then put out its statement, criticizing Brennan by writing, "To unprofessional members of the media like Brennan, you are not fooling anyone. That so-called interview in the name of journalism was a blatant attempt to bait a professional athlete into participating into a narrative that is false and designed to fuel racist, homophobic, and misogynistic vitriol on social media. You cannot hide behind your tenure. Instead of demonstrating the cornerstones of journalism ethics like integrity, objectivity, and a fundamental commitment to truth, you have chosen to be indecent and downright insincere." The statement went on to say, "You have abused your privileges and do not deserve the credentials issued to you. And you certainly are not entitled to any interviews with the members of this union or any other athlete in sport. We call on USA Today Network to review its principles of ethical conduct for newsrooms and address what we believe is a violation of several core principles, including seeking and reporting the truth." It also said, USA Today Sports should explain why a reporter with clear bias and ulterior motives was assigned to cover the league. We also urge the league to review its policies and take measures to prevent such issues, protecting the integrity of the game and its players. The bias accusation might be because Brennan is writing a book about Clark. USA Today and executive sports editor Roxana Scott responded by backing Brennan with this statement. Journalists ask questions and seek truth.